Aloha and welcome to Hawaiian Keto Girl, where I transform local Hawaii recipes and turn them into keto, low carb, and sugar free options. My name is Tioni, and I will be showing you how to make this delicious sushi bake.
Excited about today's recipe. I will be making a sushi bake. So typically you will see sushi bakes with imitation crab, but I am using real crab today. And this is, I believe this is 16 ounces. Yes, 16 ounces. You're gonna need 1 block of Philadelphia cream cheese. We're gonna use 1/4 cup of cucumbers. We're gonna use some green onions. We are going to use 2 bags of cauliflower. They are 12 ounces each. So 24 ounces of cauliflower. We need mayo, and we will also need gluten-free soy sauce. I use Tamari, and of course, your choice of Furikake. All right, here we go. So exciting. Preheat your oven to 450. All right, I am going to make our cauliflower rice. So these have been defrosting. They're still slightly frozen, but it's okay. I just want to get these chopped down, and then we'll go ahead and squeeze whatever water we can from them. So let's just try this. Alright, take a look at our cauliflower. It looks great. I'm just gonna pop it in the microwave for about a minute, and let's get this water out from it. So we're gonna microwave it for a minute. I'm gonna squeeze the water out, and then we will go to the next step. Alright, you guys, so here's the cauliflower rice after I have strained all the water out. So I did microwave it for about another minute. I like to microwave the cauliflower until it is warm to touch, and then I go ahead and I squeeze out whatever water I can. So now I'm going to go move on to the next step. We are going to do 4 ounces of cream cheese. How I measure half a block, that's 1 ounce, right? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is half of a block here, and this would be 4 ounces of cream cheese. You do need 2 hands, so I won't be able to film this part for you, but I want to do this when your cream cheese is softened. I did not soften it as long as I would want it to, so it's going to be a little tougher for me, but do this when the cream cheese is softened. Now you're just going to mix everything in together, and like I said, I do need both hands, so I won't be able to film this entire portion for you, but I'm going to get this integrated, and then we're going to put it in an 8 by 10 pan. I'm going to start adding the crab into the same bowl that I used to mix the cauliflower rice. Work smart, not hard, right? So we've got the crab in there. We're gonna get the 4 ounces of cream cheese, and then we're gonna add the green onions and cucumbers next. Alright, so I've got 1/4 cup of cucumbers going. Alright, there's 1/4 cup of green onions also going into the bowl. Alright, then we're going to do half a cup of mayo. stir everything. Now again, you want to make sure that the cream cheese is softened. I did not allow this to soften as much as I would want it to, so we're dealing with that. Okay, I'm just gonna stir this until everything is combined, and then we're gonna add this onto the casserole as the next layer. Right, so now I have 1/8 cup of furikake, and I'm going to, this is whatever furikake I had in my pantry. So I'm gonna just do a little bit more. That's 1/8 cup, so I'm gonna go a little over 1/8 cup. Okay. Guys, this is the furikake that I usually use. I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of it on here. I didn't even measure that, so just a little. Okay, now we're gonna take the mixture that I made. It looks like this. The cream cheese mixed really well. We're just going to put this on top of the cauliflower. Spread it around. Okay. All right, now we're just going to pat this down. Okay, that's our second layer. Now we're gonna add some more furikake on top of this. Okay, that's how it's looking. Okay, we are going to make our own faux unagi sauce. I don't have mirin or sweet rice wine on me, so I'm just going to be using tamari and sweetener. So unagi sauce calls for soy sauce, sweet rice wine, and sugar. But we're just going to make a faux unagi sauce. So here we go. We're going to heat this on here until, once we add the sweetener, it'll begin to thicken. Once it thickens, and we'll go ahead and add this on top of our casserole. Do 2 tablespoons of confectioner's swerve. Let's get another one here. Okay. Let that simmer. You'll begin to see it thicken. Once it starts to thicken, then we will pour it over our casserole. See how it's starting to caramelize? I'm going to turn the fire off, and I'm simply going to drizzle it onto the casserole like this. Okay. Alright, so I spread out the unagi sauce on the top. I'm taking the half of my furikake, and I'm going to sprinkle it on to my casserole. This is 1/8 cup. And since I found some extra of my favorite furikake, I'm just going to sprinkle that on as well. I'm not going to measure it because I'm not putting a lot. This is my favorite one right here. Okay, there we go. And then for a touch of it, I'm going to put 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese on the top so it can be nice and crispy. And we are gonna set it into the oven for 10 to 15 minutes until it's nice and bubbly, and we will be done. Look at that, so pretty. Okay, so here is the cheese. Not a lot, we're just gonna sprinkle it here and there just sparingly, just so we can add some crispy, like a crispy layer. Go. Okay, it looks ready. In it goes, 450 degrees, and we're going to do this for 15 minutes. Right, the 15-minute alarm just went off. I mean, this is what it's looking like. I am gonna give it another, let's give it another 5 minutes. Right, guys, as you can tell, I'm pretty proud with how this dish turned out. I took so much video footage of it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please let me know in the comments below if you end up trying it out and your thoughts about it. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this content. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I am on Facebook and Instagram at Hawaiian Keto Girl. See you there. Take care and aloha.